Kofi needs no introduction, especially in the Nigerian entertainment industry. Kofi Ayinde Idowu, professionally known as Kofi, is a man of many talents and a jack of all trades, as he's an entertainer, comedian, musician, and an actor. His 40th birthday celebration also included the launch of his book titled The Beauty of the Beast, in which he narrated and highlighted his rise to fame. In his exact words, "The scars that made me a star." The 40th birthday celebration of Kofi Idowu took place at his Victoria Island residence on Sunday, 11th of March 2017. The occasion was widely attended by his colleagues in the entertainment industry, family, friends, and well-wishers from all walks of life who gathered to celebrate their own. The feeling of joy, laughter, happiness, and gratitude to God permeated the atmosphere, with Kofi and his wife stepping out, adorned in beautiful garbs. The birthday kicked off with the opening prayer said by Mrs. Johnson, head of Chrisland Schools, Victoria Island, Lagos. Teju Babyface anchored the event in a convivial, warm, and friendly manner, as everyone seemed like a close-knitted family. The book launch commenced with the first speaker, Mr. Seyi Akinwumi, first Vice President of the Nigeria Football Federation, who narrated his pleasant encounter with the celebrant. He also gave positive remarks about the good things he heard over time about Mr. Kofi Idowu. Mr. Seyi Akinwumi launched 5 copies of the book with a handsome amount of money to support his work.
Kofi he's like a younger brother to me. He actually used to live in a block of flats where my mother lived. And I was a bit worried at first that, this comedian fellow now, he won't let my mother sleep. Sometimes he didn't. But the truth is that when he was leaving, my mother said to me, that's my best neighbor has gone now, what do I do? And that just shows you the kind of person he is. He's a man after my heart. When she was having her 70th birthday, he was the MC. And I was trying to see how much to charge. And he says, it's our mother. And that just shows you that, I don't know what's in the book, but I hope he has written in the book the kind of good heart he has. And therefore, would like to take 5 of these books, one for each of my children and one for my wife, at a mega sum of 200,000 naira.
Another warm remark about Kofi was given by Honorable Paul Abebogun, who extolled the virtues of Kofi. In his remark, he said the celebrant was a very nice and humble man who has a very good heart. He went on to launch the book with an impressive sum of money to support the celebrant's creativity.
I would have named it The Nigerian Dream, because it's a book that tells us about the challenges of the young man living in Nigeria and striving through different challenges that come up at the different stages of life prior to 40. I am happy I have not gotten there yet, so I have a few things to learn from this book, and I want to launch 10 copies of this book at the mega sum of $1 million. Thank you.
One of the speakers at the book launch, Mr. Okpeosho, in his address, stated he would have named the book The Nigerian Dream because it's a book that highlights the struggles of a young man living in Nigeria prior to his 40th birthday. He went ahead to launch the book with a very handsome amount of money.
I knew Kofi some few months ago. A few months ago, I was having an event and somebody invited him. When he came and he became the MC and did very well, I just started liking him. So he's a nice guy, very nice, humble, What I like in him is that he's humble. And I love people that are very humble. Once you are humble, you depict Christ. And I just like it. So I'm not here to launch this book, like you said, but I'll still give my widow's mind. I'll still support with 100,000.
A lunch break was observed and many other speakers also came to show support to the celebrant. Speakers like Mr. Bumi Davis, Mr. Olatunji Shotimiri, and a host of others gave their positive testimonies about Mr. Kofi. In an interview conducted by the BOS crew, close friends and colleagues had something positive to say about the celebrant. Teju Babyface, Bumi Davis, Olatunji Shotimiri all spoke very highly of the celebrant, especially on his humility, and wished him the very best in his future endeavors.
Kofi is someone that I regard as a special breed, highly ingenious, very, very simple and easygoing, and is blessed. Therefore, is someone who is spontaneous and it doesn't hold any grudge against you, but that is very easy. He easily expresses himself and tells you the way it is. But most importantly, is just a gifted, young man who is marking his 40th birthday today, and is growing, up the ladder gracefully. He has a totality of humility, and that has affected his career and family.
A long-time friend from the University of Lagos. I squatted with him for a few days when I was having problems sorting out my accommodation in year 4. I would always remember that. But friends from way back from University of Lagos, he was the guy on whom I used to test out my jokes when I was just starting out in the comedy industry. Well, I wish him all the wonderful things he wishes himself. Of course, that's going to be the triple-pronged package: health, wealth, and joy.
Kofi is one of the surest 5 people I can bank on when it comes to people who are not my blood relation. He's a trusted guy I met in '98, and our relationship has blossomed over the years to be more like families. Kofi is one super talent. You can't box Kofi. You think of an actor, you think of Kofi. Think of music, you will think of Kofi. Think of comedy, of course you are good to think of Kofi. Think of script writing, you will think of Kofi. That guy is good. Whatever he wishes himself, I say amen to it.
Okay, I met Kofi at a show. I'm actually a journalist myself. So I met him at the show, and he's been so nice to me since then. You can call Kofi anytime. You can talk to him anytime. He's as humble as they say. I can tell you that for sure. I wish him all the good things life has to offer, because the guy has been wonderful to me personally. He is, and I just wish him and his family. I wish him the upliftment from God, everything that he deserves. That's what I wish him.
I feel like nothing changed. I'm still feeling like I'm 25. My energy level is still there. I'm even surprised people are saying I'm 40. But well, I feel good. Well, I'm just happy that I've been able to do one more thing besides what I've been known to do, and this time around a bit more inspirational and adding value to people, young people who want to aspire to be like me. They can go through the book and be like, oh, so Kofi went through all of this and is still this way. So it means whatever I'm going through right now is just a phase. I can also get there no matter how. It's just out there for people to know that it is possible, and then also that no matter what, you should remain humble.
The cutting of the cake and the toast was officiated by Teju Babyface.
We will all gather like this. Nobody in a wheelchair to celebrate you, man and wife, for Kofi and Kofo at 40. God bless you. We love you. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers.
And the celebrant Kofi and his wife, Kofo, stormed the dance floor. It was dance, fun and excitement afterwards. To crown the very successful event, the vote of thanks was given by the celebrant Kofi Idowu, who expressed his gratitude to God and appreciated all who came to celebrate with him. He promised to improve himself and continue to advance his trade.
I thank you all so much. There's not much I can say. To attain this age and people celebrate you. God will celebrate every one of you that has turned up here today.
Biscon Communications heartily congratulates Kofi on his attainment of age 40.